We're cooking up an easy slow cooker dinner idea for you. Lynne Tolley is going to take an affordable cut of meat and make it special with a glaze that adds lots of extra flavor. This is a neat idea.
It is. This is bourbon brown sugar pork loin roast in the slow cooker. So let's get to it. What thing you do is when you buy the pork loin roast, it's usually a big thing.
Right.
Cut it in half. Put the reserve one half and put it in the freezer. We're just going to deal with part of it.
Okay.
Because it's easier. So we're going to brown it real well. That's part of the trick, browning it real well before you put it in the slow cooker. And again, salt and pepper it. Put it in a pan. Turn it all the way around, browning it both ends. It's going to end up looking like this. See how brown that is?
Yeah, it looks great.
So we're going to put it in our slow cooker with a half a cup of water. Set it for 5 hours on low or till it reaches a meat thermometer 145 degrees. You don't want to overcook a pork loin.
Right.
It'll get dry. Okay, now let's make the glaze while our meat is cooking.
All right.
So you start out with a cup of brown sugar in a little saucepan. We're going to add a half a cup of Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey.
Some of the hometown product,
The best ever. A half a cup of water.
Okay.
We're going to put in 4 tablespoons of soy sauce.
So this is kind of sweet and savory then.
It is sweet and savory. Here's a little garlic minced up, and then that is 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. So if you'll go ahead and whisk that in, and of course that's our thickener. And you cook this until it starts to simmer, and it will, in just 2 or 3 minutes, thicken up pretty quickly. And it's going to look like this.
So it makes a nice thick glaze.
It really gets thick because of that cornstarch.
Okay.
Now, the last hour before you take your roast up, take a little of that and just baste it a little bit. Then when it's reached 145 degrees, we're going to take our cooked pork loin. I cooked this ahead of time. We're going to put it on a pan that's lined with foil, and I'm going to put glaze on the top of it. We're going to put this under the broiler for just 2 or 3 minutes and let it caramelize. Before you eat it. It's going to be a beautiful color. But now that we're finished, I want to tell you about the barbecue cook-off.
Well, please do. It's a big deal in Lynchburg.
It is. This is the 30th year, Meryl, and it's Saturday the 27th. We have 100 teams competing, some international teams, Japan, Norway, Estonia, and South Africa are coming to compete along with domestic teams. They're going to cook 3,900 pounds, smoke 3,900 pounds of meat.
Oh my.
And Channel 5 is well represented in our judges. So Henry's going to be there judging, Leland, Statham, and Nick Barris. So they are 3 judges. They love it every year. I think they come back. But we expect about 25,000 guests to come. And it's a great time to bring the whole family because there's lots for children to do. We're having a dog costume contest.
Oh, fun.
And there's a music stage, there's clogging. I can't tell you what a great event it is.
It
all
is so
day
much
long.
fun. It really is. And it's a beautiful drive this time of year going down to Lynchburg too. It's not that far away. So I hope you'll take advantage of that, not this weekend, but next.
27th,
All right.
October 27th.
That'll be great. We're loving this recipe, Lynn. It looks delicious. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You'll find the recipe on our website in the Talk of the Town section at newschannel5.com. Now,